Welcome to another edition of BGPI's News Flash. This is where we bring you the latest news in a flash, inform you about how it affects you and make you think. I am Lindsay from 5 Resilient. I am Babit from 5 Compassionate. Last week we spoke about how COVID-19 has shown both the ugly and wonderful side of Singaporeans. Today we will still be focusing on COVID-19. This is the issue that has been affecting all of us around the world. So what will be our focus this time, Lindsay?
Today we will be talking about another issue that COVID-19 has brought about. Again, we have linked the idea from several articles. We are going to see how COVID-19 has threatened the harmony in Singapore.
That's right. Let's discuss what happened.
Some people have started treating people from healthcare profession badly.
In one incident, a nurse from Sengkang General Hospital and her family were insulted by his neighbor due to his profession.
His neighbor started using vulgarities at him and even called him a virus.
The neighbor even sprayed Dettol disinfectant towards his family. Some of the Dettol disinfectant fell on his daughter. Thankfully, it did not get into her eyes and harm her.
Wow, this behavior is horrible. I also heard that some taxi drivers refuse to take healthcare workers into their taxi for fear of getting COVID-19. They identified these workers by their uniforms.
That sounds unkind. These people are actually in the front line helping to keep people safe. We should not be treating them with such hatred.
Exactly. Can you imagine what we will do without them?
Our numbers of COVID-19 cases will not be decreasing, but instead increasing.
In another case of threat towards our social harmony, many Singaporeans have started being xenophobic.
Xenophobic? What does that mean?
Xenophobia is the dislike of people from other countries.
Due to the fact that a large majority of the COVID-19 infections in Singapore have come from the foreign worker dormitories, many Singaporeans have started to avoid them.
Some also insist on them returning back to their own countries.
Also, when the news of the first outbreak broke in Singapore, some service providers refused to serve those from mainland China, since at that time, we saw COVID-19 to have come from China.
Some Chinese workers and businesses were shunned amid fear and anxiety over COVID-19 as well.
Just because certain groups of people within these communities have been affected, it is not fair to avoid all of them.
These xenophobic and racist sentiments have shown the ugly side of Singaporeans and have stressed our social fault lines.
As Singaporeans, we have the duty to care for our foreign workers and show them empathy.
Most Singaporeans have been able to become professionals, managers, executives, and technicians because of foreign workers.
They clean Singapore, they build our HDB flats, they build our buildings, they handle our waste management, they form the base of our economy, and therefore they are helping us to build our prosperity.
Alright, why did this happen? Why are some people starting to ostracize these groups of people, whether healthcare workers or foreigners?
Well, in the worst of times, it is easy to blame someone who is different from ourselves, whether it is due to race, religion, nationality, or even profession.
Did you know that xenophobia don't only happen in Singapore?
There was outrage and concern when a Chinese Singaporean student in London was beaten up in a xenophobic attack. His attackers had called him coronavirus before beating him up and asking him to leave the country.
Looks like our own Singaporeans do in other countries.
Yes, that's right.
Let's watch a video to find out more.
Given that we are a transport hub, given the nature of air travel today, it will spread to not just Singapore but other countries that it has already done. So I think we ought to have that mindset, be prepared that this thing may worsen, but also have the assurance that if we continue to stay united, work together with the measures that the government has and will continue to put in place, with individuals taking social responsibility for their actions and their own health, we can overcome this crisis situation.
Can I just say something? Imagine at the height of SARS and we were affected quite badly. Imagine it at that time, other countries say, get Singaporeans out of our country. And we become a target as well, right? So we are an international hub. We can well be quite hard hit by such epidemics. So I would say, do not do unto others what you don't want others to do unto you. I think we all must tackle the problem objectively and effectively.
As the minister said, we have to stand together. Okay, so how does this affect us?
Well, for one, it affects the harmony in Singapore. We have started to see more hate amongst different groups of people.
How can we let this virus disrupt our peace and stability?
Yes, you're right. We need to stay united and not let this virus bring us apart.
We also need to recognize that such sentiments are wrong, and people need to come together as a community to get rid of them.
So what have we learned today?
What we must realize is that viruses do not discriminate, people do. Anybody can get the virus. We should also not get into the habit of victim blaming, as viruses do not respect race, language, or religion.
The foreign workers in the dormitories were infected not because of their race. They were infected because they lived close together. No community should be blamed for the virus outbreak either.
There is no reason for us to discriminate against healthcare workers simply because some of them come into contact with the patients. They are always well protected and take necessary measures to prevent getting infected.
If they were willing to make sacrifices to protect our nation and our people, who are we to discriminate against them? We should be praising and thanking them.
Let's link it to our citizenship dispositions.
This gives us a sense of belonging. We need to stand together as one united people.
This gives us a sense of reality. We now realize that such discrimination is going on and that it is going to affect our harmony if we let it continue. We must do something about it and stand by one another.
This also gives us a sense of hope. We hope to remain strong together as we fight this virus.
We should also have a will to act. Help extended during difficult times will be remembered and will define us for years to come. So this is our chance to prove what kind of people we are.
This brings us to BGPS values. It reminds me of our values of compassion and respect.
We should stay together and stay strong, while at the same time respect everyone, no matter what their profession or race or nationality. Be kind to one another always.
With that, we have come to the end of BGPS News Flash.
Thank you, and we will see you next week. Stay safe, everyone.
Okay, good morning, boys and girls. I'm Mr. Yo. Today, I'm going to share with you a story about bad habits. Okay, so once upon a time, a father lived with his 10-year-old son, David. The father loved David, but David had some bad habits. He always liked to wait or delay in doing work or try to find excuses like, I will do it tomorrow, or I'll do it after I rest. And usually, he will forget to do it in the end. The father always had to remind David. Okay, so worried that David will grow up becoming a lazy and irresponsible man, the father went to see the grandmother for advice. So the father actually told the grandmother, David has always been a very good and obedient boy, but recently he picked up this bad habit of not doing things promptly, and I have to keep reminding him. He couldn't seem to give up this bad habit, so I worry about him all the time. Will you be able to help me advise him? The grandmother told the father to bring David to see her tomorrow morning. The next morning, the father brought David to see the grandmother. David was very excited as he loved his grandmother. The grandmother told David, come, let's go take a walk in my garden. They then went to the garden while the father waited in the house. As they slowly walked through the beautiful garden, they saw a little sapling on the garden wall. So what does a sapling looks like? Just show. Yeah, so it's something like this. So it's it looks like a plant that has just started growing for a few days. So the grandmother asked David, "Can you pull out the sapling for me, please?" David looked at the sapling. It looks very small and looks like easy to do. So okay, and he did it easily. The grandmother and David continued walking, and then they come across a small plant growing on the side of the wall. It looks like it has been growing there for a couple of weeks now. So yeah, so it looks something like this. You can see this plant. Okay, is it clear in the picture? It's not clear. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so you can see this plant has been growing on the wall for a bit, and you can see the roots is in the wall itself. Okay, so the grandmother told David again, "Could you pull that out for me too?" David looked at the plant and think, "Can I do it later? I want to relax and enjoy the walk through the garden." The grandmother repeated her request. "Can you do it now for me, please?" David reluctantly did as was asked. Nevertheless, as the plant was still small, David is able to still pull it out quite easily. Then they continued walking, and they came across a small bush-like plant with roots in the wall. It looks like it has been growing there for quite a few months. Okay, so it looks something like this. Okay, you can see the roots is all in the wall itself. Okay. The grandmother again asked David to pull out the plant for her. David grumbled, "My fingers still hurt from pulling out the two plants earlier." The grandmother looked firmly at David and said, "Please help me do it now." David looked at the grandmother. Being the good and obedient boy, he proceeded to do it, although he really wanted to just relax and enjoy the garden. This time, it took him some effort to pull the plant out as the roots are stuck to the wall, but he managed to do it after some struggle. Then they continued walking. Next, they came across a small tree that is growing awkwardly out of place on top of the wall. It looks like it has been growing there for a few years. Okay, so it looks something like this. You can see the tree growing from the top of the wall. Okay, so this time, again, of course, the grandmother asked David, "Could you help me pull out that tree as well?" David took a look at the tree and said, "That looks difficult. I'm very tired now. Can I not do it?" "I think it looks perfect there as it is." The grandmother looks firmly at David and said in a stern voice, "No, do it now." Not wanting to anger the grandmother, the son very, very reluctantly climbed up the wall to try and pull out the small tree. Many times he struggled and wanted to give up, and he kept saying it's very difficult and wanted to rest. The grandmother simply stared at him fiercely. After a lot of effort and struggle, David finally managed to pull it out. He was sweating and totally exhausted. He was so relieved and happy when it was finally done. The grandmother complimented David and said, "Very well done." Then she pointed at another tree growing on the wall over there. "Can you pull that out for me too?" And this one looks like this. Okay. David looked at the tree that the grandmother is pointing and exclaim in disbelief, "That's impossible. The tree is so old, so big, and looks so strong. I'm so tired right now. It will be a miracle if I can even pull out one of the roots that is so stuck in the wall." The grandmother then helped David close and said, "Very well. Can you see that the garden wall with that huge tree is exactly what will become of you if you do not get rid of your bad habit of not doing work immediately?" The son sat up and looked at the grandmother. The grandmother continued, "Bad habits are just like the unwanted plants and trees in the garden. When they are new, like the sapling, you must get rid of them quickly while they can still be removed easily and quickly. By not removing them quickly, they will stay and grow and become bigger and stronger and more difficult to remove. The bad habits will become a part of you. They become more and more difficult to let go. Just like the old wall tree in the garden, it will stuck deep inside and it will be very, very difficult to overcome it. Do not let bad habits take root inside of you. Stop waiting and stop giving excuses to not do things. Just do it quickly and do it well." The son finally understood the message the grandmother is trying to tell him. So, in conclusion, boys and girls, do you have a bad habit? Do you have the habit of delaying or not doing things quickly, but like to come up with excuses or reasons for not doing them, hoping the thing will go away? If you know you have a bad habit, put in the effort now. Get rid of it before it becomes stuck with you forever. Be responsible for yourself. And last but not least, if you also face difficulties with your work, you must persevere and seek help from others quickly. Do not wait. Do not postpone. Do not let it become a big problem that you cannot handle. Take action to solve it when it is still easy to be resolved. That's all I have for today. Thank you and have a good week ahead.
Stand on the marker. Stand on the marker, not behind. Is the mic on?
Yeah.
Let me know when I start. Remember, we stand the marker, stand on the marker so that
It's too far.
you want me to shift them in?
No, the still I cannot see. That one.
Okay, I think you stand on the side of the marker. Yeah. So you can. Come closer a little. Okay.
Still cannot see.
Then it's okay. Just make do with.
Okay, okay.
As long as you can see me, that's no problem.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Okay?
And then,
Ready?
okay.
All right. Good morning, boys and girls. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's good to see you. All right. We come to the last part of the segment for today. I'll be doing 5 new exercises with you. Okay. We are targeting the upper body, the lower body, and the core. All right. So for the first exercise, every exercise is new, so I will show you how to do it first. Okay, after I show you, then we'll do it together. Okay, the first exercise is the overhead arm clap. Okay, so this is how you do it. All right, you stand like that, palms down. I'm demonstrating. Boys, listen. I say I'm demonstrating first. Right, when I say we go, then we go together. Okay, so whatever I'm telling them, right, for you also. Okay, right. You start with your palms down, and you just clap. Okay. Right, what you want to do is when you come down, your palms should face down. This will help to pronate your arms and help to work it a little bit more. Okay, this works on our deltoid muscles. Okay, many people call them the shoulder muscles, but it's the deltoids. Okay, you ready? You ready? All right, let's go. Feet apart, palms down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, all right. So the next exercise is a deltoid stretch. So we just worked on our deltoids, so we're going to stretch now. Okay, so again, don't do it yet. Watch and listen. Okay, we'll stretch the right deltoid first. So we put the right arm across, left arm pull your arm towards your body. Okay, you should feel the stretch over here. All right, then after that, you do it on the left side. Pull towards your body. Feel the stretch over here. Okay, ready, everybody? Right arm across your body. Left arm pull. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now left hand. Right, left arm over. Right arm pull towards your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're done with the upper body. We're going to the lower body now. Okay, for today, we're going to work on our hamstrings. All right, hamstrings. That's the back of our legs. Okay, so I'm going to show you again. Just watch and learn. Okay, so you go like that. It's called butt kicks. Okay, butt kicks. So you try to kick your butt with your heel. All right, don't move all over the place like that. All right, what you want to try to do is to stay on the spot. Okay, all right, everybody ready? Okay, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Okay, so that is our hamstring workout, butt kicks. Now we're going to stretch our hamstrings. Okay, so this is how we do it. Right, again, watch first, don't do it yet. Okay, right leg over, and you reach slowly, as low as you can. Okay, touch your toes, touch the ground, touch your ankles, anything you want. As low as you can, try to stay still. Okay, then after that, left side over, and we go down like that. Okay, all right, everybody ready? Hamstring stretch. Right leg over, left. Okay, and down. Slowly, hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now left over right. Slowly down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh! Okay, last one, we're going to work on our core. Okay, today we're working on the sides that's called the obliques. Okay, it's called the standing side crunch. Again, I'll show you what to do and we'll do it together later. Alright, so first we interlock our fingers and we put our hands behind our head. Alright, we start with the right side, we do it 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, then after that, once we're done with the right, we go with the left. Okay, you bring your elbows to your knees. Try to keep your body straight. Alright, we don't want to go all the way down. So the body should be as straight as we can. Just turn it down. Okay, everybody ready? Alright, fingers interlock behind your head. Alright, right side, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, we want it at the side, okay? 6, 7. Keep your legs and arms at the side. 8, 9, and 10. Alright, now to the left. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Okay. Come to the end of our 5BX for today. I hope you had a bit of fun. Have a good day of home-based learning. Make sure you complete every question in your home-based learning. Okay, your teachers put in a lot of effort to prepare these lessons for you, so please make sure you do your part. Okay, otherwise we'll see you on Thursday again. Alright, if not, stay home, stay safe, stay active. Okay, bye. Everybody wave.